This is Hayden Lerman from SHC TV, and today I'm very lucky to be joined over Zoom once again by undefeated light heavyweight Khalil Coe, ahead of his fight on February 3rd on the corner Ben Peter Dobson undercard in Las Vegas. So yeah, mate, how have you been since we last spoke, which I think was last June or July?
I've been good, man. As you can see, man, I've been working, one fight at a time and, trying to build that resume up.
That's good to hear, mate. So what I wanted to start with is, obviously your last fight was back in was September,
hmm
and
September.
you took on 10-1 Kenman Evans in Orlando, where you got the finish at 1 minute 21 seconds into the second round. So yeah, how was that? And yeah, so sort of touch on that. How was that?
It was supposed to be a step up, and the guy was he was listed as like 5'11" on, like box rec and things. So when we got to the weigh-in, it was kind of like a bit of a game plan change. Because when I got there, like the face off, you could tell that the guy was like every bit of 6'3", and that kind of like changed the game plan a little. And yeah, we went into the fight confident. We stuck to the what we switched the game plan to, worked the bodies. And but the thing was he didn't fight as we expected him to. He didn't keep his height. He worked his jab, but he didn't keep his height, and which made it easy for me to close the gap, and land the big shots and the shot that, ended the fight.
Okay, so you've got an upcoming fight, and obviously in Las Vegas, we'll be taking on 20-0 Juan Guerrero Osuna. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. So how did that sort of come about, and how long have you known about that?
I've known about the fight, I would say the card for a few months now. I didn't know who the opponent would be. I got the call about the opponent, I would say most 2 weeks ago. And it's just been like whatever, we're just gonna treat it like we treat every fight. Like, we're gonna go in there like it's a title fight and do what we came to do, put on that performance and get the job done.
100%, mate. So how much do you know about your opponent? Because obviously he's got 20 fights, 20 wins. How much do you know about him? And would you say it's the toughest test you've faced yet?
Definitely, with every fight and with every day, we're growing and we trying to get that, the next up and coming guy to stamp the resume. And this guy is definitely one that'll be, someone to go back and look at when it's time for the title shot. When they ask that question, or who have you fought, or who have you done this. So this can definitely be one of them guys. 20-0, 18 knockouts. I do see that he's kind of slow. I watched a couple of films on him, and I feel like he's kind of slow. He might have a little power, but I just feel like I will outclass him, outstyle him, and definitely get the knockout.
100%, mate. So what I wanted to also ask you is, how's training been so far, and how long have you been in camp for?
I've been in camp. I'll say I've been in camp before I even got the call to fight. That's what we've been working on. Just staying ready, so we don't have to get ready. Like even after this fight, we're probably gonna stay out in Vegas for a few weeks to just, hit the gyms, get some training, get some different looks at different guys, and get some different sparring, just to stay in the flow of training. So yeah, like I've been training for, I say, yeah, pretty much since the last fight.
Okay, that's good to hear, mate. So when do you think you'll be heading out to Vegas?
I'll be leaving the 31st to Vegas.
Okay, so that's 4 days before the fight, am I right in saying?
Yep, yep.
Okay. So last year you were pretty active. You had three fights, winning them all by knockout. How active would you say you'd like to be this year? Obviously, this is your first fight in February. How active would you like to be
Um,
the rest of the year?
you know, inshallah, I want to be like, well, we at least get 4 to 5 fights out this year, at least, and if everything goes to plan, we don't get any injuries that prolong the next fight, or anything like that. I think we'll do it. I think we'll be able to get it done.
So sort of linked to that, and that's where do you think you want to see yourself at the end of the year? Do you maybe want to pick up a title or something? Where do you think you want to see yourself at the end of the year?
Um, I definitely want to be fighting for like, or even if not fighting for a title, I want to be in that conversation. So when they talk about, oh, these guys, the up and coming, who's next, who should, I want to be the name that they put in that category, you know. But we'll see how the year works out for us, and we just go from there.
100%, mate. So, sort of on your division as well, there's a really big fight this Saturday between Artur Beterbiev and Callum Smith. How do you see that one playing out?
Honestly, I think uh I think Smith is gonna get crushed. Honestly, I think I think there's gonna be a stoppage around about round 5, maybe. Definitely. I think Bivol will be the one to beat uh Beterbiev. However you say, I don't know how to say his name, but I think Bivol will be the one to do it, not Caleb.
Do you think when that fight eventually happens, Bivol versus Beterbiev, that'll be one of the big fights out in Saudi?
Definitely, right? I think that if they didn't come to an agreement already, I think that they will. The winner of this fight, will fight Bivol. You know, Bivol just fought in Saudi Arabia, and he got uh I think it was a unanimous decision, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
victory.
unanimous, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel as though I feel he has all the tools and the stamina and is in the condition to actually get the job done.
That sort of leads me on to my next question. That's what do you sort of think of the whole boxing in Saudi Arabia?
Um, it was a great show. It kind of was like it was an old school event in my opinion. Like back with the Thriller in Manila and the heavyweights. It was like a it was even the people who are not boxing fans. I felt like were tuned into it. I expected more from Deontay Wilder. I'm not sure really what that was. Um, but yeah, like I can see, and the guy, I take nothing from the guy that he fought. I see he's a great fighter. I honestly want to see him versus Anthony Joshua. Um, I feel like that'll be a good one. Um, Not really. I don't think that. I think Deontay Wilder is pretty much he's done. And also congratulations to the boys. For stopping Big Baby. That was crazy. I didn't expect that. I expected him to win on like points, but if anything, the knockout, I thought Big Baby would be the one to knock out the boys, but it was the other way around. And congratulations to him.
Do you think that'll maybe be the dream to maybe one day fight on one of those cards?
Most definitely, no, it's gonna happen. Everything so far that has happened, I've manifested before, since a kid. So since I started boxing, like I'm gonna be one day, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna wear this outfit. So that's what I'm working toward, making everything that I said I wanted to do happen.
So back to your fight. If you get the win on February 3rd, where do you think you want to go from there?
To the gym. I want to go see Mayweather's gym. I have never been there before, but I want to go. I want to stop by the gym, the Mayweather gym, and get some sparring and get some work. But on a larger plane or aspect, I wanna get right back into the ring. I wanna if like I said, if there's no injuries and there's no damage that I've taken during this fight that will prevent me from, moving on as fast as possible. But yeah, I wanna get right back into the ring after the fight. I'll talk to Eddie, and see what we can come up with.
Yeah, because I was sort of something that we touched on last time, and that was being signed with Matchroom. Obviously, there'll be a lot more doors open and a lot more opportunities, which is really good. But yeah, so have you got anything you want to promote, say for your Instagram, anything like that?
Definitely. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Khalil Coe. My merch is in the bio for the guys who want to order any shirts or anything like that. Twitter, Khalil Coe 1, and just follow the journey, man.
100%, mate. So thanks so much for your time. I really do appreciate it, mate. And best of luck with your fight. We'll do it again in a couple of months, and then we'll see where we are then.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.